Hey, what's up you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be going over my thoughts for Season 2 of Supernatural. So this video is going to be split into 3 parts. It will be the questions that you guys have asked me about the season. I will also go over my thoughts on the season, and I will also create 3 predictions for what I think will happen in the next season, which is Season 3. So, without further ado, let's just get onto the questions section. I got a lot of great questions from you guys. However, I had to pick about 10 of them so the video wouldn't be so ridiculously long. So I appreciate all of the questions that were asked. And I'm very sorry if your question does not get asked in this video. I will try and make an effort to answer them in the comment section below if you want to ask them again, if I didn't answer them. And I will try my best of my ability to answer questions to the best of my ability. I'm not great at explaining things properly, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Anyways, without further ado, this is Season 2, your questions to me about the season. Julian Olinsky asked, what do you think about the relationship between Jensen and Jared? You see Sam and Dean's, but what about the actors? Are you familiar with their relationship off camera? No, I'm not actually. Do they have a good relationship off camera? Are they like brothers in real life? That'd be really cool. Yeah, I don't actually know about their relationship off camera. If they acted the way that they do on the show, that would be great. I mean, like, it's been 13 seasons, so I can imagine them being like brothers in real life. That would be really cool. Michelle Long asked, what are your favourite things about this season? What are your least favourite things about this season? One of my favourite things about this season was the Sam storyline, with his visions and learning about what that came from. I thought that was very interesting. The fact that there was more of them around than just him was really cool. As for my least favorite things about this season, it would definitely have to be the fact that it made me cry a lot more than last season. I don't like emotions, so that wasn't fun. It was very sad to see Sam die, and then the way that Dean dealt with it, it was just, yeah. That's probably my least favorite part about this season. And I know going forward, I know, because there's like 13 seasons right now. I know that I'm in for more crying, and I know I just like to torture myself, apparently. So yes, favorite thing is definitely learning about the Sam storyline, the powers and everything. With the demon blood, yeah. And least favorite thing was the emotions. Anthony Wapanes asked, I noticed that along with Supernatural you enjoy Buffy and the Vampire Diaries. What do you think makes Supernatural stand apart from the other shows? Not better or worse, just different. Well, obviously all 3 of the shows have different mythos. Like, for example, on Buffy, like, holy water works against vampires and you stake them, etc., etc. On Supernatural, stakes don't work against vampires, which I think is very odd, because that's been a part of vampire history for always. But yeah, it's very, like, they've got a completely different take on everything. They've got, like, this whole different world which I think is very cool. I like the idea that this is something that other shows have not done. Like werewolves, for example, are done very differently on Buffy and Vampire Diaries, and werewolves are done so differently on Supernatural. Like, on the Vampire Diaries and Buffy, they chain them up because they're human most of the time. Whereas, as we saw in Heart, it is not like that on Supernatural, and I didn't understand that really. It didn't make sense to me. Like, she's a 20-something-year-old person, and like, I think, in one of the episodes of Buffy, I think it was Phases, Buffy said something like, to the dude that was hunting werewolves, it doesn't bother you that 20-something days of the month it's a human, which bothered me because, what was her name? I can't even remember her name from the episode Heart. Madison. Madison was her name. I just looked that up. So it bothered me that Madison was a human for like 20, I want to say 27 days a month at least, and then a wolf 3 nights in a row, and she was just willing to give up her life like that. That was, I might have just gone a little bit off topic. It is very different. They take things a lot differently on each of the shows, which I really enjoy. It would be boring watching the same show 3 times, like with the same kind of mythos. Yeah, I don't know if that answers the question properly, but I tried.
Lobella asked, how do you think that Sam will cope with his brother's sacrifice? His father made a deal for Dean and died. Dean made the same deal for Sam. Do you think he'll live?
Well, I don't think that Sam is going to, take it very well. I don't think Dean will die. Just because it wouldn't make much sense. Like, what, is Dean gonna die and then Sam's gonna make a deal for him and this is just gonna keep going on and on and on? Because obviously there's 7 seasons. Obviously there's 13 seasons, and like, Sam and Dean are the main characters, so obviously he survives. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he does die and they manage to bring him back from the dead somehow. Who knows? If he does die, I do believe that Sam will do everything in his power to get Dean back. I don't know how that will be, but yes, I don't think Sam will take it very well, and I also don't think that Dean is going to die, so I don't know. I think they'll find a loophole.
Taflo 1981 asked, if they managed to break Dean's deal, how would you imagine it would work? In particular, do you think they will succeed, or do you expect/fear that Sam will drop dead due to them trying to break the deal?
See, that's an interesting thing. Like, they said that they're gonna try and get him out of the deal, but didn't a Crossroads demon say if you try and weasel your way out, Sam will just drop dead? But then again, the yellow-eyed demon, really, he stated that he needed Sam, so like maybe they won't kill him no matter what. I don't know what the hell he needs him for. I don't understand. But I think it would be very redundant if they made another deal to save Dean. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll break the deal. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's gonna be very interesting to find out. I have no theories whatsoever. But no, I don't think Sam will drop dead, even though the Crossroads Demon said that he would. I think that they were bluffing.
Deanna Hughes asked, so far, of all the episodes you've seen, which episode is your favourite?
Tall Tales. Definitely. That episode had me, like, almost in tears of laughter. The alien slow dancing, oh my god, it was just, it was golden. I want more episodes like that. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely something very different from what we normally see with Supernatural, which is so much of a serious tone, and it was just a really funny episode in a very serious show, and I thought that it was hilarious. And yes, I want more episodes like that. So hopefully I get to see those. But yes, Tall Tales, definitely my favorite episode out of the 2 seasons that I've seen so far.
Deanna Hughes also asked, are you a Sam girl or a Dean girl? Rex Racer added to the question, which Winchester brother are you more attracted to and why? And Michelle Long also added to the question as well, saying you once said that Dean was more your type. After seeing the episode Heart, do you still feel that way? I always wonder how many Sam girls were made just from that episode.
I'm still a Dean girl. I don't know what it is, but there's just something so attractive about Dean, about Jensen Ackles. He's just, I could just stare at him for hours and not get bored. However, I've always thought that Sam was very attractive, but yes, in the episode Heart, he was getting a bit hot and steamy. But I don't know what it is about Dean that I'm more into, I guess. Maybe it's because he's just a bit more manly, I guess. Like, Sam is manly, but he's also very sensitive. But like, Dean's a man's man. Like, he'll go out and he'll get the giant burger, or like the greasy food, or I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you. It's just, he's just so pretty.
62HG asked, after 2 seasons, do you feel you will continue to watch all of the seasons? There are many more characters on the way, and you will find they will touch you in some sort of way. One big question, when are you going to break out the tissues?
Yes, I will definitely continue the show. I want to get up to date. It's going to be very, very hard to do. But I'm up for the challenge, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing so far with you guys, and I will definitely continue. But this is what I mean about the emotions. You're telling me that I'm going to get attached to more characters? Really? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could handle it. Yeah, I don't have tissues. That's my issue. I used up my tissues a while back, and every time I go down the shops, I forget to get tissues every time. Even though I write it down on a notepad or on my phone, or just always forget. So that's always an issue for me. But lucky I have waterproof eyeliner and mascara, so it's not as visual and bad as it could be, which is good. But yeah, I will definitely continue the show, even though it's gonna make me feel, even though I'm gonna get touched in all sorts of ways.
Div Heresia asked, what plot development has surprised you the most about this season?
I really hope I pronounced your name correctly. Plot development. I think definitely that Ava was, like, bad. I was not expecting that. I really liked her character. I thought she was very nice. I thought she could have been, like, you know, Sam's next conquest. Conquest? You know what I mean. But yeah, I wasn't expecting her to have turned evil so badly. And the fact that she killed Andrew, really upset me because I really liked him. He was funny. He was very nice, and I feel like that if it was him versus Sam at the end instead of him and Jake, like, he would have trusted Sam and he wouldn't have stabbed Sam in the back. Actually, that's a very big plot twist that also surprised me. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, just that whole episode was just...
Noah Magana asked, how do you feel about Ellen and Joe?
I really like Ellen and Joe. I like Joe a bit more because I'm shipping Joe and Dean together. What would that ship name be, by the way? No one has told me. No one has told me what the ship name is. People have told me all sorts of facts and, like, facts about all these different things that I can't think of right now. But no one has told me the ship name for Dean and Joe. Is that, like, Doe? Jean? I don't know. I really, really like them. I really hope that I get to see them again next season. I really like Ellen as a character. I really liked Ash. I think he was really funny, and the fact that he had, like, this weird mullet going on was really funny. I know that, and I know that's not your question you're asking about Ellen and Joe. I like Ellen because she was kind of like a surrogate mother in a way to the Winchesters. Yeah, and, like, Bobby is, like, surrogate father. What if they get together? Oh my god, I'm always creating ships in my head that never actually leave the port. But yes, I really like Ellen and Joe as characters, and I really hope we get to see them again. Well, that ends the questions part of the video. Now, I'm going to go through some thoughts about the season. So at the beginning of the season, we had Dean dying because of the car crash, and Sam and Dean's father actually made a deal. He gave the cult to the yellow-eyed demon and pretty much just said, my life for Dean's, and he died. And for a lot of the season, they were trying to accept what he did. They didn't know for a while if he made a deal, but they found out in the Crossroads episode that he did. And that's, and the fact that he asked Dean to either save or kill Sam, I thought that was very unfair, personally, because that's a lot to ask of one son to do for another son, and it's just not fair to ask. I really did enjoy the season. I really liked the fact that Ellen and Joe knew John Winchester, which was really cool. I liked the idea that John wasn't actually as great a hunter as everyone says that he was, because he got Joe's dad killed. It really showed that he was just human, and he made just as many mistakes as anyone else. But that put a little bit of a strain in the Dean and Joe relationship, so that's not great. What else? I like the idea that there is vampires, even in this universe, that can be good. I liked the idea that, you know, they're not all bad. It was cool. The virus episode was very odd. It's very weird that Sam wasn't affected by it. I don't know. I also really like the fact that they finally killed the yellow-eyed demon. It was awesome. It was really cool that they got John to like kind of crawl out of hell, which was really cool. And it was really emotional, and I can't believe that they finally got revenge for their mum. It was so good. It was so good. I liked most of the special people until I found out Ava was evil, and then she killed Andrew, and I was very upset, and then Jake killed 2 people. Wow. Jake killed 2 people that episode. I don't know. I'm not great with explaining myself. I really enjoyed this season. I don't know how it can really be topped by next season, which for some reason, can someone explain to me why there is like 16 episodes next season and not 22 like there normally is? That's a question I have for you guys. Yes, I liked this season. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it with you guys, and I can't wait for the next season. Now I'm up to the part of the video where I create 3 predictions for next season. And those will be, Dean will not die. He will find a way out of this deal that he's made, and they will live happily ever after. Okay, not that they'll live happily. I just mean that Dean will not die. They'll find a way out of it. My second prediction is that we will see the Trickster again. A lot of you guys have mentioned in the comment section below, which I wish you hadn't, that the Trickster will be back, which I guess isn't entirely a spoiler in itself because we know that he didn't die, and I'm really excited if he does come back. So I think that he'll come back next season, if not the next season after that. So yes, that's 2 predictions down. My third one is we will learn more about what the yellow-eyed demon wanted from Sam. I don't think this Sam storyline is finished yet because I don't know, I don't know. I feel like we didn't get the whole story yet, and I want to know. I want to know why Sam? Why Sam, out of all of the people that were given powers, why was he the favorite? That's what I want to know. So yes. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts about season 2 video of Supernatural. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought. I really enjoyed answering these questions for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this season with me. And now that I've finished this video, I can start watching the next season. So that's exciting for me. Yeah. So I'll see you next season.